Hello students, today I am going to discuss about the merging of two arrays in Java. So first, let's see what is merging and concatenating. Merging means sometimes you need to join two different arrays together to form a single array. Two different arrays, three different arrays. If you want to join in a single array, so this is the process called merging or concatenating arrays. Whenever you have to join two or more arrays in a single arrays, that is called merging or concatenating. For example, suppose this is the first array and this one is the second array. So if these two array you have to merge in the third array, that is this one is the third array. So what you will do, the first element of this array you will store here, second here, third in the third index, fourth in the fourth index, fifth in the fifth index. Now from sixth index this will be stored like this. So one thing is cleared here, that if the length of this array is n and the length of array 2 is m, so the length of this will be n plus m. Is it clear? So now I am going to explain about this through the Java program. Let's see. So first open command prompt. Now go to the D drive or any drive. So D colon D drive, any drive you can go. Now create a notepad file, notepad merge dot java. Notepad will be open here, merge dot java, because the Java file name should be start from should and from dot java, and the extension of Java program is dot java. That's why. Now util package class program I have taken public static void main, and n is the length for the first array, m is for the second array, and p is for the length of third array. Now scanner class I have taken to take the input from the user. System.out.println enter the number of element in the first array, so n sc.next int. System.out.println enter the number of array in the second array, so m equal to sc.next int. Now so the length of p will be the third array, the length of third array will be p n plus m. This is the length of first array, this is the length of second array, and this will be the third array. So now I'm going to declare array, so int arr1 equals to new int, the size of the arr1 is n, so n. Now like this three arrays we have to declare arr1, arr2 and arr3. Length will be different, the length m and p. This will be the third array where I will store the array element of first and second. It means the array element of first array is 2, 3, 4, 5, and the array element of second array is 3, 4, 5. So the array element of third array will be 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this value, that is 3, 4, 5. So this is about the merging. How to store this element into the first? So first I will store the array 1 into array 3, and then second array into the third array. So before that I will accept the value first of arr1. First let's start it, system.out.println enter the elements of arr1. arr1 for loop where int I equals to 0, or take a variable I also, so that we don't need to declare this again and again, and simply I will use that I wherever I will need. I equals to 0, I less than n times, and I plus plus, and we have to store in arr1. So arr1 I equals to sc dot next int. Now for the second array elements we have to accept. Array element of ARR 2 same will be there, only the difference will be m, that m time this loop will execute m times, and here it will be 2. So here are 2I equal to sc dot next int. So elements of first array and element of second array already accepted. Now the merging process. Merging, how we will merge this? This is the command line for understanding that how to merge. So again I will execute the loop how many times? N times. N times, and each time the value of ARR 1 will be stored in ARR 3. So ARR 3 I equals to ARR 1 I. Means the I 0 index, the value of ARR 0 index will be stored in the ARR 3 0 index. So ARR 3 I equals to ARR 1. Same process will be here also, but it will execute m times and ARR 3. Now n plus I. Why n plus I? Because up to n times the value already stored in 3. Up to this the value is stored. Now we have to store from here. So n up to n and n plus I, that is from here. So n plus I equals to ARR 2 I. Now the value of ARR 2 I will be stored in n plus 1 I. Now we have to print the value of array elements. So I'm going to print like this: sorry system dot out dot println first array elements n times, and system dot out dot print n times, and then after the array elements are ARR 1 I. Now second element I will print array of second elements, or the elements of second arrays. So second arrays, and now it will execute p times. So here we have to give p times, and here it will be 3. First array, second array element, first array element, and after merging array elements. What I have done, see briefly. I have to close the class and then main methods. See here. Class program n for the size of first element, m for second element, p for the resultant array, I for taking values and printing values. N accept the values n, this m for the array second array element, and this one for. Now array 1, array 2, array 3, where I have to copy the value of array 1 and array 2 into array 3. I have accepted the value of first ARR 1. I accepted the value of ARR 2 here, and then merging process started. Merging the first here, first array elements to third array, and here second array elements to third array. So after storing, now I have printed the value. I printed the element, all element of first array, all element of second array, and all element of third array. Now see what we are getting the output. Save it. Come here. First you have to write here Java C, name of the compiler, merge.java. Java C merge.java. No any mistakes. Now after compiling, you have to execute this through the interpreter. So Java and class name. What is the class name? Class name, you can see here. What is the class name? Class name is program. So I will write program there. See, I wrote here program. Enter the number of array element in the first array. Suppose I have entered 4. Enter the number of array element in the second array. I have entered 5. Enter the element of first array. So I will enter 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter the element of ARR 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now see. After merging, you can see the output from here now. You can see the output. Second array element, and after merging, array elements are 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the way, with the help of that you can do this, and we can merge first array element and second array element into the third array element. Simply you can do this. No. You can also print in the same line like this. If you want to print in the same line, what you have to do, come to the last point, take a space here so that it will be easy for you to understand. Take line and remove this ln. Due to this ln only we are getting into the next line. Okay, there are 3 plus plus here are 3. Now compile it and save it. Again execute this program. Come to the CMD, go to D drive, compiler name Java C, and file name merge dot java, compiled, Java interpreter and class name program. Enter elements of first array 3. Enter the elements 2 and 3. Enter the element of the first 3 elements you have to enter. See. First array element 2 and 3. Second array element 3, 4, 5. After merging, array elements are 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. This came because we haven't taken line ln. That's why it's printing in the same line. You can take a line here. Each time you have to take the line so it will be clear like this. After printing the value, you can take a line here like this, like this. Plus n. If you will take this, so it will appear in the different line, and output will come in the different line. You want to see this? See once again. Close this. Windows R, CMD, Go to D drive, Java C, merge.java, Java class name, program 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, or any values you can enter 5, 4, 2, 4. See, first array element 2, 3, 4, second array element 5, 4, 3, 4, and after merging array elements 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4. So that is the power. With the help of this you can do and you can take the output. Okay, so this is all about the merging of the program. I hope you understood about the merging of two arrays. Okay, students.